What up, world? 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 This your main man. I am DJ Double Dose, man, coming at you once again with Double Dose of Reality Sports, man. And whoo-wee! Hey, man, look, I had to give it a few days. I had to let it breathe. I had to give it a few days. Had to let a few more people get signed. And, man, I tell you, you read from the caption, this supposed to be March Madness. Apparently, the NFL didn't get the goddamn memo, okay? They did not get the damn memo because when Monday hit, man, free agency jumped off like wildfire. You hear me? But before I go ahead and get into all of this madness and all of these signings, and we're going to talk about a few key ones who, right now, who might be your winners and your losers of the NFL free agency so far, I just want to say, man, thank y'all for the love, man. I appreciate it, man. We've gotten over our first hump. We've reached 100 subscribers, man. Let's go ahead and give it up. Give it up for y'all, goddammit. I appreciate each and every one of my newcomers, man. Y'all come on in, sit on down, get comfortable. It's the off season, but it ain't never off season because we got NBA getting closer to the playoffs. You already see what's going on with the NFL and they free agency. Spring ball about to jump off. Man, we got the NCAA tournament about to pop off, man. So, man, we're going to be busy for the next few months, man. Ain't no sleep, ain't no rest, man. So I just want to appreciate each and every one of the new subscribers for tuning in, man. And let's get into it, man, off the rip. The funny thing about all of this is this. In a quarterback-driven league, so far, the biggest name that we've seen, the biggest shoes that have dropped have been who? Derrick Henry. Goes to Baltimore. Didn't see that coming. Hey, Dallas. Hey, them boys. We love to get on y'all on the show, man. You told me. Well, I'm sorry. Jerry Jones told us all this offseason they were going to be active. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me use the right phrase. They were going to be all in, man. Then you Cowboys fans, y'all saw Derrick Henry. He bought him a house out there in Dallas, Texas, or Texas, wherever it was. It was in Texas somewhere. He copped him a house. First day of free agency, what happened? Tony Pollard out of there. He said, man, y'all don't appreciate me. I'm gone. Tony Pollard, get on up out of there. He headed on to Nashville. Don't blame him. He heads on to Nashville. And in this rumbling, like, yeah, man, Dallas is making moves, man. They clearing up space. They did. All for us to find out, literally, I want to say the next day, Derrick Henry signs with the Baltimore Ravens. So hold up. Let's get this. Let's keep track. Tyron Smith, you didn't resign him right now. Y'all might bring him back. Tyron Smith, he's still out there. You lose Tony Pollard, and you don't land Derrick Henry. My God. I just don't know what to say. I am utterly speechless because I'm trying to figure out what the hell does all in mean. I mean, you had a straight up layup. I mean, Pollard leaves. Henry's on the free agent block. You have, in essence, room for him. And he ends up in Baltimore. I told one of my partners, I said, hey, man, Jerry can't close no more. Don't beat me up, Cowboys fans. Don't beat me up. It's not me. Get mad at your owner. Don't get mad at us. All of us who talking about it, get mad that your boy can't close no deals no more. That's right, Cowboys fans. You know what? We're going to pin this. Jerry Jones can't close deals no more. This all-in shit is worthless. And Derrick Henry is now with the Baltimore Ravens, and you no longer have Tony Pollard. So, Dallas Cowboy fans, I don't know what all-in means. Maybe some of y'all can get in the comments and enlighten me. But when one of the biggest fish out there at a position of need because you just lost your starting running back is out there, I would think that should be the all-in that you meant. But clearly, maybe I am mistaken. I'm off Dallas, moving right along. Another big running back. Again, running back. Because we're going to talk about the running backs first, because we give so much love to the quarterbacks that we don't get the running backs the love and attention that they need. Saquon Barkley. Saquon stays, not only does he stay on the East Coast, he stay in his division. He go right to the road to Philly. So if you the Giants, I don't know what that make how that make. I know that don't make you feel all warm and fuzzy either. I mean, although we know, let's bring it back to our seriousness. Although we know Saquon has had a history of injuries, he has. But when he has been healthy, he has played and he has played fine. And if you are Philadelphia, maybe this is a move that you're making because Jalen got really banged up last year. Kelsey retires. So maybe if you Saquon, you should be excited because maybe the tush push isn't as maybe they don't even go to it as much as they did while Kelsey was there. That's going to be yet to be seen. But you bring in a weapon like Saquon Barkley. Maybe now you don't have to juggle 50-11 running backs like you've done over the last few years. You know, maybe you can shorten the rotation to maybe 2. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta have 4. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you can shorten the rotation. And you bring in Saquon to go along with. I mean, let's be honest right now. Let's be real now. I'm a 49ers fan, but I have to keep it real. Look at Philadelphia's weapons now. That is a scary ass offense. When you plug in Saquon Barkley to go along with Goddard, to go along with AJ Brown, to go along with Devontae Smith, and to go along with the trigger man with Jalen Hurts, that is a scary ass offense in a weak ass division. So all I'm saying is hey, that is very, 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 very promising if you are a Philadelphia fan. But as we move right along, talked about the 2 big marquee names. Now, let's bounce on down, you know what I'm saying, to, as my man would say, peace up, A-Town down. You know what I'm talking about? ATL. Now, we all know today, it was rumored, it was floated around that Justin Fields was possibly coming to Atlanta in a trade. Seen a lot of Falcons fans get excited. Seen them get up in arms. I seen them get happy. They're like, man, Justin Fields. We don't know what right now. Chicago has been very, 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 very. Shout out to my homeboy Aaron, big Bears fan. Shout out to my homeboy OJ, big Bears fan. The Bears have been kind of ho-hum. You know, they threw it out there that they, you know, we know they got the number 1 pick. I don't really think they that sold on Caleb Williams, if you want me to be honest. I really don't. And if you weighing the options, Justin Fields has been, I mean, he hasn't been the best quarterback in the world, but he ain't been the worst either. And I think that the asking price for them, they won't come out and say it. Atlanta didn't say anything. So it's all of this is rumored. I think the asking price might be a little too much. And I think Atlanta just realized, you know what? Why pay that ticket when you got a veteran quarterback and Kirk Cousins out there? Some could say that they overpay Kirk. I don't think they overpaid him. It's the price of the position. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know quarterbacks. We all know what they get paid. It's the price of the position. But if you are an Atlanta fan, let's look at it logically. Okay, let's look at it logically. Logically, it's this: Your quarterback situation last year was terrible. It was terrible. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It was terrible. But you have Bijan Robinson. You have Drake London. You have Kyle Pitts. And when you bring in Kirk Cousins, you also sign Darnell Mooney. So when you bring in Mooney to go along with the names I just mentioned, with a veteran-laced quarterback like Kirk Cousins, half y'all games is going to be inside in the dome. Then you got a home game with then you're going to have a game on the road with New Orleans. And then you're going to have another game on the road against Tampa. So the majority of your games is going to either be inside or in good weather. You take that with Kirk Cousins with the weapons that you guys have, and because you didn't bet the farm on trying to get Justin Fields, you can go ahead and attack the defensive side of the ball now. Maybe get you an edge rusher. Maybe get you something else that can help you on the defensive side of the ball. Because I mean, you're in the NFC South. Are you really worried about New Orleans? I don't think you are. Are you really worried about Carolina? I don't think you are. The main person that you got to worry about is Tampa. And if you split that and you win the others, hey, you right where you need to be, man. So for me, right now, at this moment in time, before we see how everything else shakes itself out, I really do like what Atlanta has done, man. I mean, I really do. Adding Kirk Cousins and Darnell Mooney is huge. And Falcons fans, listen to me well. Listen, when you place Mooney either in the slot or on the other side of London to go along with Kyle Pitts, and you already know that Bijan is a beast. He can run and catch. That's what you drafted him for. And he showed that. So you put that with somebody like Kirk Cousins, the offense is wide open now. It's wide open. Go look at what Kirk Cousins did in Minnesota. Go look. Now, I know people are going to bring up he hasn't really won much in the playoffs. That's fine. That's fair. That's a fair argument. It's a very fair argument. However, when you go and you look at Kirk Cousins statistically, he's been able to consistently put up numbers. And with the weapons that you guys that are already in place, plus bringing in Mooney, hey, man, Atlanta's going to be a fun team. Atlanta's going to be a fun team to watch. Moving on to another fun team to watch. In free agency, let's go ahead and go to Tennessee because you lose Derrick Henry. You pick up Tony Pollard and you land Calvin Ridley. It says to me that you guys have confidence. Now, again, the draft is in a few weeks. We'll see. We shall see before I say this. But at the moment, it shows that you guys have some type of confidence and belief in Will Levis. You've given him Hopkins is still there at the moment in time. He's still there. Bring in Calvin Ridley. Bring in a younger with Tony Pollard. The AFC South isn't scary. It's not a scary division. It's a young division. I mean, the coach is young. We don't know what Richardson's going to look like when he comes back post-injury. Jacksonville, I mean, they just lost Calvin Ridley, so who knows what they're going to look like. And Houston, I mean, Houston is still young. I mean, they made it to the playoffs and they took strides and they did great, but they're still young too. So you can have the mentality of you Tennessee. Why not us? I mean, this is a very young division. You have multiple young quarterbacks in this division. So, and you got 6 games against each other. So who knows? I mean, that to me, that Tennessee movement, what they are doing right now, I'm impressed by it. I am very, very impressed by it. You know, the one thing about NFL free agency is a lot of people get a chance to do a lot of things that they wanted to do during the regular season, but they had to wait, obviously, until free agency. And the way the NFL is, they value those draft picks like gold. So, hey, when you can clear up cap space and do what you need to do and be able to acquire fresh talent that you possibly need, hey man, I'm loving what I'm seeing, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing, man. So the NFL free agency, man, as you see, as we calling it NFL free agency madness, man. The last time we was on here, we're gonna transition a little bit. The last time we was on here, we talked about the playoffs possibly going from 12 to 14. I won't go in depth because watch the last show, we spoke on it then. Looks like that's going to be a goal. From the way things is looking, today is March the 14th. Looks like they're going to go ahead and push that on through tomorrow. Once it goes through officially, we'll speak on it a little more. But like I said, could we have at least saw the 12 and saw what it could or could not be before we go hopping to 14? I would have definitely liked to see that. For some, this is probably one of the most exciting times of the year. March Madness, man. Right now, we got conference tournaments going on right now. Probably Sunday. Sunday or Monday, once we get an idea what the field is going to look like, we'll sit down and we'll talk about it and give our favorites and who we like and who we don't like and how we expect things to go. You know how March Madness is, man. You never know what to expect. It's always exciting. A lot of people don't watch college basketball that's in depth, but we know that this time of year, even the casuals watch it, and it's always exciting. It's a good thing to watch, man. So, this show right here, this one's gonna be short and sweet to the point, man. I just want to hop on and speak on the free agency a little bit. Once everything kind of calms down, probably by the end of the week. Today's Thursday, so probably by beginning of the next week, we'll have a clear picture on who really won and who lost free agency, man. And with that being said, I just want to say thank each and every one of y'all, my new followers, man. Like I said again, I appreciate it so much. Thank y'all for coming with the movement, man. We're going to keep this thing rocking and we're going to keep doing our thing, man. Love each and every one of y'all, man. And as I end every show, live, laugh, and love, man. Live your life to the fullest, loving the people that love you back and finding something to laugh at each and every day. And we out.